Gentrification is revitalization for somebody else. So a lot of people like to say, revitalization is good, and revitalization is good. It's not good when it's not for the indigenous people in the neighborhood, right? It's not a revitalized corridor if, you go 2 or 3 blocks back and those same social ills are going on that went on historically. And a lot of times we have this lens that facade improvements and building improvements are revitalization, and it's really not. I mean, as soon as you see the poodle in the damn yoga shop, you know what the hell is going on, right? I mean, so revitalization should be for and by the people that were in the neighborhood that started. That's my working definition. I know, right?
It's a good one. You didn't say anything about the gentry. No, I'm just
Right.
good, but,
So go ahead. What's your working definition?
Well, on one of the gentrification panels I was on recently, I just kind of Wikipedia'd it, right? Like, where did that word come from? And I read about the gentry coming back to areas that had been abandoned, theoretically abandoned, right? But there's still people there, but apparently they had been abandoned by one group, and then that group comes back, or a different group comes back. And so, yeah, I think that's where it came out of the UK. But some people use gentrification as a positive, right? They think that's a great thing. Mm-hmm. And some people, it is an absolutely terrifying thing, because it means they could become homeless, they could lose their home, they could lose their neighborhood, they could lose their community. So, and someone was just asking me about this. They're like, well, this is really interesting because you're a gentrifier and you're an anti-displacement activist. And so it is interesting to own a business on Wealthy Street, right, which is the quintessential example of gentrification in the city, right? That's and true. Then also at Well House, we do anti-displacement work. Right. So that's kind of interesting, I think.
Yeah, it depends what side you're on. So the business I own, I'm wealthy. I didn't gentrify, you did. So, right. So, yeah, I think it depends on what side of it you're on. But again, it's about intentionality. I mean, you can revitalize communities and still have the people in those communities prosper, right? I mean, so gentrification happens when you're doing it for you and not them. And